Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you my Aeonium collection. Just went through my plant shelf and I didn't even realize I had this many. I'm going to try to name all of them. Hopefully I would pronounce their names correctly. I'm going to start from the left. So this big one on the left side here, it is called Urbicum, and also goes by the name Salad Bowl. Um, I'm going to also try to post or insert pictures of what they used to look like, what they did look like when I first got them in. And this, let's see, and this one in the back over here, this tree-like one, it's called Arboretum velour crested. It is a crested, like sort of like a little, I'm sorry, mini bonsai tree. I love this one. It grew a lot since I bought it. It's been sitting on my bottom shelf, so I didn't show my first video of where I was showing you guys my succulent collection. It's on the bottom shelf currently. Um, as I mentioned in the first video, I do have to make some adjustments with my plant shelf because the bottom shelf, I realize, is very, there's more humidity down there. So I don't think it's necessarily good for some of my succulents down there. The humidity can get, there's a huge difference in the humidity. I have thermometers there right now on my top shelf. It's reading 67%, which is not bad. It's still considered, um, you know, good, not too high, but I can already feel the humidity in the air. There's definitely rain in the forecast today. I have a busy day today, so I'm sort of worried, wondering about whether I should cover them first before I leave the house, or yeah, it's something I'm just gonna have to think about. Back to the naming the ones I have here, and this one on the right over here. This one is called Aeonium rose crested. It's also crested. It's looking a bit sad right now. As you know, Aeoniums they go into dormant stage in the summer. I don't think it's actually dormant, this one. I've also heard in various channels that I follow that some Aeoniums don't actually go dormant. I guess each individual species is a little bit different. And this one actually for sure didn't go dormant. I don't know about now, but at least early on in July, I noticed that it wasn't dormant because it was putting out like green leaves like in the center. It used to be this one when I first got it. It was much fuller mini tree, but it actually came with pests. I didn't realize until I planted the tree, and I was looking at it and I saw these like tiny like white sticky powdery things like sort of like embedded in between each inside the rosettes inside the face. So I had to treat it. I think it was mealybugs. I'm not quite sure. I'm not like big on pests, or I don't really know about pests yet. So yeah, I had to treat it, and I'll get into that in another video. I just don't have time today because I have a full day today and I'm trying to get all my recording done for the day. As you can hear in the background, it's Friday. There's a lot of like landscaping going on in the neighborhood. So unfortunately, I'm going to try to get rid of the background noise as much as I can. But here on the right side, this tiny thing, this was a sort of a free clipping that came with one of my succulent purchases. I think it's actually a Haworthai. I think that's how it's pronounced. Pinwheel. That's what it looks like to me. It's hard to tell because it's still small and it hasn't really made any progress since I potted it. Also, only because I think it's because it might be just dormant right now. So I don't even know if it rooted well. It hasn't. When I watered it, it didn't really respond to the water. But it's, as you can see, the leaves are not. It's not super wrinkly or it doesn't look unhealthy. It's just kind of sitting there doing absolutely nothing. It's frozen. I think that's how they're supposed to be in the summer, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Sorry, I'm beginning to talk really fast right now because I can hear the landscaper coming, getting closer and closer to the house. Okay, and here, this little mini tiny tree. Um, it is called the Sedifolium variegated. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but definitely it was much fuller when I received it. As you know, it's the summer and they go dormant in the summer. I don't water them a lot in the summer, only because I'm afraid it's gonna, rot and because of all the humidity in New York. As you may or may not know, New York is very humid in the summer. Um, we were lucky enough to have at least like 10 days of like sun and dryness, but there, as I mentioned, there's rain in the forecast today. So in the humidity, I think a lot of these succulents don't do so well. If you touch them, um, they just fall apart. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that. I have. I actually did with this one just now. This one doesn't look like anything right now, but once upon a time it was a beautiful, beautiful, full sort of mini tree. I will post a picture of it um, and show you guys. This one is um, cream tea. It's called the cream tea. I think they also, I forgot the other name. There was another name for it. Sweet tea? I'm not sure, but there was another name for it. It was a beautiful, beautiful tree. It was one of my biggest purchases. I am still a beginner at this, and I try not to go crazy with my purchases, but I totally fell in love with it, and I have a soft spot for succulents that are pink, and this one. Um, Once upon a time when I actually made the mistake of buying it, I think, too close to summer. And then I had it literally for a month, and I noticed um, the branches were rotting, or at first it looked like it was drying up. So I thought, oh no, like I didn't water it enough, or I need to give it more water. So I made the mistake of watering it, and lo and behold, one of the YouTubers I follow, um, this this I think she was located in Korea, and she owns like one of those succulent farms or whatnot. She posted a picture of this literally the same exact tree, almost similar in size of one of her customers, and she explained what that was, and it had the same exact problem as what I had. And unfortunately, I'm still a beginner, and I didn't realize I should have acted right away. I should have pulled it out of the pot, and I should have tried it out, and I should have looked at it. But I saw that video literally one day too late, and I already watered it thinking it needed water. And literally in like 2 days after that, um, it just like fell apart. Like I had to pull it out, and this is all I got to save. There was a bigger branch in the middle. Um, a clipping that I salvaged. I had to like literally clip the whole tree down, dry them as much as I can. I think I dried them. I put them out for like a week. Made sure that there wasn't any kind of drying or uh, like virus like going further up into the branch, because the closer it gets to the main sort of face in the middle, like right here, you can tell that the virus or whatever it is, I really don't know. I didn't really know what it was, but you can see every day I look at it, and you can see it creeping up further and further up into the branch, closer to the face. And I just pulled another one out that was sort of in the middle. That's why the middle is empty here, because I saw it creeping up, and it had to go. When I was moving this off my shelf and into my potting bench over here, I accidentally like knocked over or like kind of touched this one, and it's, I don't know if you can see, but there's like some leaves that are like just fallen over here, on the side and on the bottom. That just kind of fell off when I touched it. And literally, like if you touch it, they just like rain down. The leaves just rain down and fall down, and it's unfortunate because it's so beautiful, and I'm just hoping I dry them for like I think 10 days or so, and I like put them into this smaller pot, and I'm hoping, I know they're supposed to be dormant right now, so I don't know if it's gonna root or whatever. I don't want to keep pulling them out. I can't even touch them because they'll just like fall apart. But from the looks of it, if you just look at them, it still looks healthy. Like it's not like the leaves are not like super wrinkly, or they don't look like they're dying. So I'm just gonna keep them in there for for a while, and hope that in the fall, like maybe at least a handful of them would have rooted. So that's my story, my sad story on that. I'm still very upset about it. If I think about it, I still get very upset. I'm very tempted to buy another one, but it's not easy to come by. Like I feel like I think I bought the plant from Etsy. I check regularly to see if there's like other plants that I really want, but I'm trying to like hold myself back because I know summer is just not a good time to purchase any kind of succulents, and I have no space. So so back to this one. This one was, I will post up a picture of what it did look like. It actually got really big. This one, I think some Aeoniums that they get really huge. I've seen it in various different sort of whatchamacallit, channels. Some of them are just like unbelievably big. This one got quite big, and you can see, let me try to tilt it. This one, I actually don't know if it's in dormant stage, because look, it's putting out little babies down there. So I noticed that last month, because I've been sort of trimming, or I don't know if you know about certain Aeoniums or certain succulents. They have very sort of resilient leaves, and it's like if you want, like if they're dying out like this one right here, if they're dying out like this, drying out, it takes them forever to dry completely and fall off. So sometimes what you can do is you can clip them halfway, and it'll dry out faster. And so because I like my succulents to look sort of, what's the word? I'd like them to look clean. I like them to look, the rosettes to be very compact. And this one, I haven't been watering it much during the summer, so it's drying out. The bottom, it's probably using the water that's stored in the bottom leaves, and it's using that to put out babies, because like the baby down there, it definitely got bigger. So this one, I don't think it's in dormant stage right now. So yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that. It's gotten very big, and it's beautiful. It looks very healthy, so that's good. I think it being healthy is the most important thing for me. Okay, sorry about the noise again. I'm gonna try to, hopefully if I get rid of the background noise, it will uh, it will make it better. Once again, thanks for watching. Uh, Bye now.